Booyaka, booyaka, there's a goddamn knock. Booyaka, booyaka, there's a door at the door. There's a goddamn knock at the door. Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio have paid a visit to Rey Mysterio during Thanksgiving. Also, kind of off topic, Rob Van Dam made a tweet about Thanksgiving about, oh, it's time to come together and celebrate, despite the fact that we're coming together and celebrating the fact that we took the Indians' lands and made slavery on these lands. And I don't know what's happened to Van Dam. I don't know if something's tweaked in the go like that, but Van Dam seemed to lost a lot of fans with that tweet. Leave your thoughts down below. But anyway, back to the task at hand. And it is Rey Mysterio getting battered in his own house by Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio.
No, don't you shut that door on
As you can see, man, they just break down the front door, batter him. Rey, of course, is off TV at the minute with like a broken foot or something like that. But what's weird, this is Dominik Mysterio's house. Like, well, I say his house, he probably lives by himself, but like, you know, it's his family. It's not like kayfabe, so that's actually kind of makes it even funnier. Like, his mom answers the fucking door, and Rhea Ripley does all the talking. Then she's the one that bars the door down, goes in, and then they're just both stomping the absolute living hell out of Rey Mysterio. But this is I don't give it this, right? This is actually a pretty intriguing like clip and short they've made, right? But why not make it like, why not have this a part of the show, Raw? You know, like, I don't understand it. SmackDown's tonight. Rey's on SmackDown. Could they not have shown it on SmackDown instead of like giving it to us on a shitty clip like this? I'm pretty sure they're going to upload it as like a clip for SmackDown anyway. But I just feel like it would have been better if like SmackDown like kicked off this way or something. Even though, like, you know, it's kind of, this feud doesn't really have anything to do with SmackDown, but I just feel like it's a bit weak and cheap. But when I say cheap, it's just a bit stupid to have this not be on like your TV program, but instead be on the shorts. But it is what it is, and I mean, they've absolutely laid the smackdown on Rey Mysterio here, and it's kind of like just prolonging this feud. Like, well, what's next for it? We don't really know. I mean, Rey has to get back for his injury, and the Judgment Day have kind of been feuding with the OC. Maya Lim's come into that, and nobody cares. That's kind of took any half excitement you've had for this competition out the window, because I mean, I don't really care right now about that. Judgment Day had potential edge. I mean, I actually think Dominik Mysterio is, from being absolutely garbage with Rey, turning heel and joining the Judgment Day has worked wonders for him, because he's actually alright, I feel, as a heel, and he's playing this role pretty well. Rhea Ripley, don't like Rhea Ripley. I mean, nah, Rhea Ripley sucks, but I mean, especially with the whole, oh, the men can't attack her. She's like over 6 foot, and she's literally just broke into Rey's house and started battering him. So, like, well, does that not give him license to attack Rhea Ripley? Like, come on, guys. I mean, that doesn't really. I mean, what about Rey's wife? What about the rest of Rey's kids, man? Why are they no jumping in and getting absolutely stuck into Rhea Ripley? So after the batter, they basically just leave, and then Rey Mysterio's wife comes over to him, who's probably about 2 foot taller than him, and was like, Rey, amigo, what has happened here? Are we going to get mother and father against son and girlfriend or something? I don't know, man, but I mean, I hope this just leads to a payback, or, you know, is Dominik Mysterio going to be the one to retire Rey? Fuck, I can maybe see it happening, but then again, he's injured right now. Like, if Rey comes back, he's not going to batter his son, so I don't really know. I don't know how they're gonna play this when Rey Mysterio comes back for injury. You know, he's not going to just show up on Raw with a lead pipe. I mean, he was too afraid to beat up Rhea Ripley. Oh, but she's a woman. But what's he realistically going to do to his own flesh and blood? You know, makes no sense. I know we saw in AEW like where the Billy Gunn's kids beat him up, but that's just AEW's a fucking freak show disaster. Scissor me, daddy. What? I mean, I hope we do not get any scissoring between Dominik and Rey Mysterio, because, you know, Rey's that small. He's like the wee small pair of scissors you'd get. Dominik's not even that tall, like, but you know. Anyway, stop talking about scissoring analogies. And anyway, guys, that will do it for this video. Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley absolutely batter and assault Rey Mysterio at his own house, man. They've just showed up at Thanksgiving and went, we're going to do one better than the Rob Van Dam tweet. Boom. But again, I think they should have saved it for Raw or SmackDown, but they haven't. And it is what it is, and we have to move on, and that is it for Fog Wrestling. Make sure you check out all the latest videos. I mean, this is something that could have been on that time when, if it happened like 10 years ago, but it didn't. It happened recently. So until next time, peace.